It's Gunflers, and welcome back to Rebel Rescue with me, FoggyPlays on FM22. Today, we were going to be showing the game that we won the league in, but we didn't actually win the league in a game. We won it after a game, so I didn't bother showing that. So we're taking on Glentoran in the All-Ireland Champions Cup because it's time for the quadruple again. This is the quadruple. Yeah, quadruple. We're on for quadruple yet again. We missed out last year, but this year we're going for the quadruple. So sit tight. We're gonna take on Glentoran. The last time we played them was a massive victory. So hopefully we can do it again. We are without quite a number of players that have gone off on international duty, and I will show you all. I think it's 11 players that are off in international duty, which is fantastic. So if you do going to enjoy this episode, do make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And now, let's get into the video. So fellas, as I said, we're taking on Glentoran in the All-Ireland Champions Cup, which, not rules, stages. When we beat them when we played them the last time, we beat them 7-4 on aggregate. So it was pretty comprehensive. It's been a while. We did win the league in which game was? I think it was after the St. Pat's game. As you can tell, we went on a bit of a run of draws, which was not ideal. But we did win. Derry played their game afterwards, or like there was a couple of days between. I don't know. It was a hot mess. We ended up drawing. I gave out to the players, told them it wasn't good enough that we didn't win the league, and then we got a pop up in our news article saying that we won the league, and I was like, oh, fantastic. That did not work out at all. Against Waterford, Joshua Duffus scored his first goal, so that's fantastic for him in a game that did not matter. Drew with Bows, drew with Shamrock Rovers and St. Pat's. That was very frustrating. We did manage to beat Bray Wanderers 4-3. It should have been 6 or 7-0. We decided to let Rob Manley score a hat-trick, which was just the most annoying thing. And Colin Whelan broke his streak of not being able to score against UCD, which I think it's been like this year he did. No, he scored against them there. He's struggled an awful lot against UCD. But we're not going to have him for today's game because he is one of the players on international duty. He got called up by Ireland, so I'm pretty happy with that. He's well, I'd say I'm pretty happy. I could be happier. So we have injuries to contend with as well, and a bunch of players on international duty, which not ideal. Carlsberg's on. He's gone with the Faroe Islands under 21s, even though he was in the senior team for a while. Mulder's playing for Israel's under 21s. Chibozo's gone off to play for Benin. Emran forgot that he was going to play for Rwanda. Colin Whelan, as I said, is off playing for Ireland I think they're playing Belarus and Greece, so hopefully he gets his debut in one of those. Otherwise, I'll be super pissed that he got taken away from me if he doesn't play. And Jefferson Costa, who I was actually going to play in this game, is going to play for Guinea-Bissau's under 20s. So fantastic for him. Quigley is still injured, which is obviously not ideal. He is our star right back. And Pitaluga is recovering from a fractured arm. So we don't have the strongest team we could possibly put out there, but still. Prince is here. Yay. Budiang, Coleman, O'Brien and Williams as our back four. Zidane, Iqbal and Fabian in central midfield. Onofriti and Adam as our wide men, with Kukic and Duffus leading the line. As you might remember, Alan Murphy, the player that came through the youth intake, has played 3 games. It's averaged a 7. He's been pretty decent. 2 yellow cards, 6 fouls. He's doing bits. He's also had a bunch of games for the under-19s, so I'm kind of letting him go between the two just to get his match sharpness and stuff up. Seems to be working. He has been delightful. I'm actually going to point my finger and say we're playing them back to back. Let's leave our mark. And the players don't really care, to be fair. There's not a. I don't care. I don't care about. Sligo Rovers sacked their manager. I've been backing him for a while, saying that he was a great man, even though he was, finished 8th this season. But as you can see, we did comfortably win the league, 12 points. And Waterford are in the playoff, but I think it's Drogheda and Galway have to play their second leg. But as it is right now, it's 2-2. Oh, it's the latest. Oh, they're playing as well. Interesting. I think the last time they must have done something to the schedule, because I think there was like a month between when they finished their final and then played the relegation playoff. Oh, Kukic just put us one up after 10 minutes with his 21st of the season. So they must have changed it, because I think last year we had like 3 or 4 games left in the league when they played their final. So they must have done something. I think that's one of Zidane Iqbal's first assists of the season. He's not really been the kind of player I was expecting. He does a lot of that, like kicking it back to the goalkeeper. Josh Adam, couldn't get it in the back of the net. Yeah, Zidane Iqbal, not 100% sure. I think the board are delighted that we signed him. He's fine. I think he'll grow into playing for the club. I think he's, one of these players that's never got to play first team football. He did actually get the assist. He never really played first team football. I think he could be worth a lot of money. So he's more a kind of, we'll keep him in the team in the hopes that at some point somebody comes in and wants to pay money for him. Just like with Luke Keane. Duff is offside. Luke Keane was one of those players where I was like, we'll just keep playing him. Eventually, someone will come in and pay money for him. Man United did, but unfortunately, 400,000. I did consider, Duffus steals the ball off the defender. And, McCary has to be disappointed with that. Gets the touch on it, but just pushes it into Kukic's path. And Kukic puts the ball in the back of the net. That is fantastic. I'm not going to be watching all the highlights or the replays, because we will be here for ages if I do that. But yeah, at one point we did get the option to take money for Luke Keane's transfer, the 50% or whatever it was. It was like 5 million. I thought about it. I was like, we're not really in need of money right now. We are desperate need of money right now. I would take it in a heartbeat now. But at the time we had 3 or 4 million, I think, in the bank, and I was like, it's not. You don't really need it. Now we've like 20,000 in the bank. We do need European football to start very soon, and we're gonna have to wait until at least June. What a goal by Josh Adam! That was quite the goal, if I do say so myself. I don't know how he managed to actually put it into the back of the net from where he was. Did get wrong-footed by Marshall and just smashed it into the back of the net. We are 3 up just before half time. We can probably just relax. We're not I'm happy. How many substitutions do we get? I only get 3. I'm not going to make any changes just yet. There's no need to make changes yet. Josh Adams, when he plays on the left, wants to be an inverted winger, which I find interesting because he is very much an inside forward. He's got was it 7 crossing? Yeah, 7 crossing, 12 finishing. I'm not playing him as I am not playing him as an inverted winger. He is definitely an inside forward, so that's why he's playing as that today, even though he's 3.5 or 2.5 star. Onofriti knew he was offside, hence why he ran away from the ball. That is smart. Coleman finds Bodyang, Zidane, Onofriti, Zidane, Coleman, Bodyang, down the line. On a Friti. Oh, Zidane somehow manages to get a touch on that. Gets it across. Oh, went through everybody, and the keeper had to make a save. Unfortunately, Josh Adam doesn't keep a hold of the ball. Let's give the lads a bit of praise. And we go attacking. Why not? Let's go attacking. We are on key highlights. Fantastic. Zidane, Kukic, Bodyang. Oh, Onofriti. I'm not sure how that worked, but he's cut inside. Oh, that was the sider. That was the sider. Thinking he's Mo Salah. Josh Adam. Oh, Coleman. Oh, look like the keeper got a touch in that. Dylan Powers. Not having a great game there, lad. The ball is cleared from the corner. Onofriti finds Kukic. Duffus. I was thinking about start calling him Doofus. We're going to bring Cagliani on to play up front. We're going to take off Fabian because he is dying. I'm going to bring on Alan Murphy because he is fantastic. He's the future. And Jake O'Brien can come off for Alton. Lego. 3 substitutions in the 65th minute. Why not? Give some of the players a rest. Kukic. Beautiful ball out for Onofrete. Badiang. Iqbal. Dylan Powers clears the ball. That's definitely worth 0.1 anyway. He might actually make it back up to a 6. You know? Interception. Balmer. Powers. Back to the goalkeeper. McCary. Kukic. Oh, Cagliani. Cagliani. I told you, Powers is up to a 6. It says a 6.9. He's not up to a 6.9. Give the lads a bit more praise. Might as well. We're after winning this game 3-0. I think we beat them the last time in the first leg 4-0 and then drew 3-3 in the second leg. Was that what it was? Was it 3-3? It was a big scoreline. Prince plucks the ball out of the air. Not a bother on him. Can he get the Cagliani? I'm not sure how that worked. McCary gets a touch to it, but Cagliani looked like he grabbed the ball out of the air, put it down at his feet, and was like, "There we go, let's go." Cagliani, I feel really bad for him because I really want him to play, but he's also like our 5th best striker, so he barely plays. But that is fantastic. We won the first leg comfortably. So we'll be back in just a second for the second leg, where I'm assuming it's going to be the same thing. We're to travel up to Glentoran, but I'm not too worried about it. So we'll be back in just a second. Right, fellas, so it's time for the second leg now. Not much has happened since you were here last. Not much can happen. Alan Murphy broke the record for the youngest player. 16 years, 169 days. Suits you, sir. And we broke the attendance record for the All-Ireland Champions Cup. We held the record the last time. There was like 300 extra people or something. So only changes for today's game. Farnberger comes in for Zidane, just so Farnberger can play a game because he's captain. And Tunde coming in for Onofriti. Cagliani starts up front instead of Duffus. After saying that Cagliani wasn't the best player in the world, why not? Why not just pop him in? He can't do any harm, can he? Let's beat them again. Show no mercy. Pick up where you left off. Fantastic. Point the finger at everybody. Going to tell the strikers I expect them to finish. No. Mulder's exhausted. He literally just came back from his international duty. He played yesterday. So he's taking a well-deserved rest. He is going to be more than likely first choice left back next season. Josh Adam, God, couldn't get there. They've changed the goalkeeper. Coling. Don't actually know how many other changes. I didn't check to see how many other changes they made, but Fabian, beautiful. He's a central midfielder on attack who's actually a ball-winning midfielder. Kukic is true. Oh, Keeper just gets a touch to it. Tunde. Farnberger gets shot blocked, and Williams mishits it, and unfortunately cannot find the back of the net. There is that JJ McKiernan, the guy who played for Bowes. Oh, Jay Donnelly. Jay Donnelly makes it 1-0. Until that's the focus. That was pretty good. Pretty good build up. I'm not gonna complain. They fully deserve what they got there. Williams, Farnberger, Kukic, Cagliani, Fabian, Tunde. Williams just gets there. Tunde, he's hit the post. Also, I might change the Cork City kits. I'm not the biggest fan of the grey one. And they don't have a black kit as their away kit now. So I'm thinking about just changing. Oh, Cagliani rides the tackle. Kukic had all the goal to aim at and instead took the shot at the goalkeeper who was already lying on the floor. Where's our defence? Why do we only have one man back? Excuse me? Why was Bodyang the only player that was back defending? Kukic, Cagliani. Oh, Cagliani gets dispossessed. They're starting with powers again. Keeping faith in the centre back who played a 6. I'm going to give the lads a bit of encouragement because we're not playing that well so far. I know we're away, but still. Plum. Tunde, beautiful tackle. Unfortunately, it's all for naught. McMiniman. Oh, Bodyang. What are you doing? Oi. I was not expecting. Oh, he sends Prince around, gives him the eyes. Conor McMiniman. Okay. Lads. Demand more. We're 2 down. In a game we should be dominating. Kukic. Unfortunately, Tunde, previous winner of the Next Gen, does absolutely nothing. The best player in the world at the moment, the Ballon d'Or winner, was Dybala. Paulo Dybala, who's still playing for Juventus, which I thought was interesting. There's a lot of big transfers that have gone so far. Just looking at the Next Gen, like Raheem Sterling's playing for PSG. McKiernan just hits the post. We're really shitting the bed. What is going on? Kukic finds Josh Adam, who actually forgot was playing. Williams, big ball across. Kukic. Looked like that hit the crossbar as it was going out. We've hit the woodwork twice. They've hit the woodwork once. This is not what I was expecting. Bodyang is now after picking up a knock. Fantastic. We don't have another right back. So Ryan Coleman might actually have to play at right back for... Do we take him off? Do we take Bodyang off? Burns, Prince plucks it out of the air. But yeah, I might change the kits because I'm not a big fan of the grey. Bodyang, I don't know what his injury is, but he is just casually strolling around. It's not what I want to see from my defenders. Plum gets it across. Coleman does head it clear. Josh Adam, big ball forward. Is Cagliani onside? Doesn't matter. He's put it wide. Well, the keeper pushes it behind for a corner. Can we get a goal just before half time? Farnberger. Tunde might have been offside. Yep. God damn it. I am far from pleased with what I've seen. Ryan Coleman getting pissed off that I said you're playing shit. You're playing shit. I'm not happy with your finishing. The strikers are being useless. Wants to stay on. Lower leg. He's playing a 6.2 as well. He's so fucking bad. Alright, we'll bring Cahill Heffernan on. Ryan Coleman can move out to the right back because I've never actually played him there, but he's picked it up somehow, somewhere. I don't know. He's competent. We'll leave it at that for now. I'm just going to give Heffernan go there and make me proud. And I'm going to demand more again. We're going to go back to positive. Just attacking in the first half didn't really do us any good. Do we have a right back in the under-19s that we could have played? Oh, Kukic. Oh, Kukic. 23rd of the season. I think it's his 35th game or something. They were talking about it in the last after the last game when he got man of the match. Sorry, player of the match. I think it was 34 games he'd played. I think. Kukic. Ooh, that was pretty good. Did I see that their goalkeeper's playing in 8.1? Interestingly, I know this is so long ago now, but in the Cabinteely game, their goalkeeper actually played like a 7, which I thought was interesting, seeing as how they conceded 11. So sometimes goalkeepers do. Oh, O'Brien misses the header, but thankfully Williams is awake to the situation. Kukic. The media did ask, were we going to try and sign Williams after his loan? I was like, no. Chelsea probably want like 22 million for him because that's what his market value is. Tunde. Kukic gets another, and it does count. It's a brilliant goal. 5-2. If we score 2 more, then we'll hit 7 like we did last time against them. It's just all highlights. It's all highlights. Kukic is going through for his hat-trick. Someone tripped. Kukic does hit the back of the net. Who was it that fell over? Fabian. Fabian got tripped, maybe? Or just fell over. He fell over. He fell over. Oh. Plum. Was that Plum? Plum tripped him. And gets away with it. I feel like the referee should be more alert to what's going on around him. Cagliani has 2 assists. So I'm not going to complain about that. Josh Adam can come off. Bring Tunde over that side. Just being a vertical winger. Josh Adam can come off for Onofriti. Heffernan's not playing a great game, but that's fine. Farnberger can come off for Sinan Iqbal. And we leave our final substitution for now. We have turned this game on its head, as you can see. Kukic doing what's necessary. Scoring a hat-trick. I'm so surprised that he turned out to be as good as he was, because we did reject we've already made all our substitutions. Fantastic. Forgot we took off Bodyang at half time. But yeah, with Kukic, I did have him on trial earlier, and I decided he wasn't good enough. Like, it was like 6 strikers on trial at one point, and the majority of them still don't have clubs. So, Tunde's picked up a knock now. Fabian. Kukic is just a man who scores all the goals. That's his. He's had a double hat-trick. He's had a couple of hat-tricks. I think he scored 4 2 or 3 times now. We have hit 7. Did not expect this to happen, but it's all good, baby. It's all good. Heffernan wins a header. Onofriti sends it back to Coleman, who's playing really quite well as a right back. He is technically, star rating wise, our best right back. I'm always going to play Quigley as our right back, because Coleman is our best centre back for now. Until such a time that Liverpool or Man United or Man City or someone comes in to buy him, because the St. Pat's lost one of their star young midfielders to Liverpool for like 200,000 or something. Just it's a travesty that they get away with taking players for so little. But Farnberger does get to loft the trophy, even though he came off around the hour. But it's all good. There we are. We're celebrating. We're happy out. Delighted with life. You handled the two-leg tie fantastically. And yeah, we've won a quadruple. But according to the game, it'll say treble because the Munster Senior Cup is after kicking off again. Comeback king. What's the first time I've come back from being 2 down? What? Ryan Coleman only has 22 yellow cards this year. That's fine. Not going to broke the previous record he held. But yeah, we've won yet another one. Famous treble. It's actually a quadruple. Did I tell you we lost to Galway? I don't think I told you that. Did I fail to mention? Well, yeah, we lost to Galway. I forgot about that. Yeah, we played a rotated side, lost to Galway. And it is Shelbourne against Derry in the next round. So if Derry win, then Bows or Shamrock Rovers make it in. If Shelbourne win, they get into Europe, which would be fantastic for them. And it's Galway that are going to be playing in the playoff to make it into the Premier Division. Hopefully, Galway Dukes. It'd be nice to get Waterford out of the division for a little while. We won the quadruple. 2 of our players went out with injury in that game. Another Irish Champions Cup win for Cork City. O'Brien's hit a limit. Let's have a look at the Hall of Fame. We're getting there, lads. 121. We're almost, just you know. Nationality. We are 6th. 1 behind Brian Kerr. Be a long time before we catch my journeyman because, you know, we won the Champions League. Yeah, 1 Champions Cup in 2031. Ahead of Roy Keane. Fantastic. We're the 3rd best Irish manager in Ireland. So that's delightful. Yeah. So next episode will be the end of season review, where we've done quite well for ourselves. We don't have any transfers yet, but we do have our budgets, 1.8 million. So I think it's roughly what we had before. 46,000. Bearing in mind we did just get 42,000 for winning that trophy. And the wage budget's up to 45. Well, we'd say 45. How much did we actually get for winning that cup? 42. So as you can see, yeah, we'd like 4 grand in the bank. We are hemorrhaging money. But rap god. That is where we're going to leave this episode. If you have enjoyed, do of course make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share with all of your friends, and I will catch you in the next one.